Don't know. Tell me something I don't know.
Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the jump call. I be out on a late night.
Late night. Sleep fight.
My wristwatch is like a brake light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the...
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Jets. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I should go see it. Now next.
Carr now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage. You just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Oh, yeah.
Is it bad I gotta work and I will go see it? Let me see what my
After
next
the
is.
interception, here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Good. Here we go now. 3-19.
To throw on second down is Darnold.
What the hell is this?
Looking left side, he's got it complete.
Those guys.
And this one's going to go the wrong way.
Oh my gosh.
Back at the 42. Call
This
that
game
a
is the
loss of
worst.
5 yards on the play.
Why is my...
And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ah, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Letting one go deep for a noon walk. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Get down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run
wow.
plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early.
You're absolute
to try
worst.
things done later.
I'm sorry.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Who, me? Change the name. I'm changing my name.
Spell it.
K-O-N.
Carr now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Down for a loss of 4.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Carr.
Missed him.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Oh, good breakup.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Woo, good breakup.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just
call,
don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
Ah,
pocket.
this guy needs fucking kicks.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the
5
board.
yards,
We'll see. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but
Oh, those aren't your shoes, are they?
0 yards
Oh, they have
gain,
a steel
so
toe.
behind schedule on down and
shit.
distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Gone!
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
On the ground, this is Jose.
Oh, come on.
Nothing as he stopped behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And touchdown, New York. Neil Sterling, 61. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Get down, get down. 185.
Now Carr throwing on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Come on.
First catch of the new season.
You gotta make that tackle, bro.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Nowhere to go there.
Let's go.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Brooks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Shit, I don't like any of this.
On second down, here's Carr. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I like that.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us
Something's burning me.
into the first quarter of play.
Oh. What a bummer. Mimi! Something's burning out yet? Come see, girl. Come see.
Carr to throw on second down. Caught here by Bell. And he's taken down inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
His throw.
Oh, come on, you there.
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Holy shit.
That one goes for 24 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And it's up and good. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Jets set to take the field. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green, 39! Green, 39! Over!
A first down throw. Darnold trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Stay on your feet.
And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. The rookie Darnold seemingly in control of this Jets offense. He's got him on the move.
Yeah.
It's first down.
I'm not on. I don't know.
A first down carry now for Crowell. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Here we go now. 3:19. 3:19.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Now let's go. 3:19.
To throw is Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Fudge!
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it
Freaking
1st and
game, bro. What is...
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline. But with great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19. 3:19.
They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown.
F, man. F.
Isaiah Crowell his first touchdown as a New York Jet. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Here comes Nelson.
Let's say, you guys don't tackle this guy
of the 30-yard line.
So
and now
mad.
Oakland ready to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Regressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Carr to throw. Busts through the tackle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick, and they will set up.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it's much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
I don't like any of this.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
Off of play action, Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Too much
And that's
pressure.
what happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go! 319! 319!
Now a handoff to Crowell. And he'll fight his way forward to about the
Hold the fucking
48-yard
block,
line.
man. Hold the block.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Gun!
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Here we go now! 319! 319! Gun!
Here's Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Anderson. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Green 39. Green 30.
Back to throw, Darnold. Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. The second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Hot.
On second down, here's Crowell. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Darnold from the gun. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Here comes Nelson. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Dancing to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Play action, now it's Carr.
Oh my gosh. Everywhere, they're everywhere.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there.
Zone coverage.
Couldn't come up with it. And now
don't lie to the people. I ain't playing no zone.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one in here. He's going to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And getting our first update now from Nashville. Making a full 2-touchdown lead now for the Titans. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. New York set to take the field. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent. And they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Gun! Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
On the counter, it's Corral. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Gun!
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field.
Ooh, you gotta keep your hands on it. Gotta keep your hands on it.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's 5-man box. 6-18.
On first down, Carr. From the left side here, and it's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Carr now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. From the gun, Carr. He's looking deep for goal.
Oh, give me a pick. Give me a pick.
And he bats it away, and it falls down.
Give me a pick, baby. Give me a pick.
Dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
6:37.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
What?
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
I'm trying.
Oh, did Lisa say?
All right, here we go.
Lisa's going out?
They begin with a run by
She got a date?
Corral. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. So we've reached
same
halftime
guy over and over again.
opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, but you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Corral. And an alley to run.
Run!
Isaiah.
Oh my gosh, Isaiah. That's a touchdown.
Big yardage.
Fudge!
The Jets. 71 yards.
They're trying to show that they can. A little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it into Davis. And he's into the
that was Coel's TD.
Jets.
Let me see that.
A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Here comes Nelson. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they
I'm going to call you from my phone, okay?
Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr.
Guys are everywhere.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Now Carr.
Oh, shit.
Now he's forced out left.
Oh.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Sack him, bro. Sack him.
Now, this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
4 down, 4 down. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Darnold. He's going to air one
Oh,
out.
that's bad.
And they went for a big play through the air on
Oof.
2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
That was it, too. That was
One of the toughest
it.
things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Darnold.
You still caught that? Hey, listen, the game loves me. The game loves me, dog. The game loves me. The game loves me, dog. I should threw that ball away.
Right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Over. I got a left.
Here's again to Crowell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And he fires it. It's intercepted.
Dude, too late.
Dude,
too late.
Into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
I should have went for it.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Barney. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
This is Crowell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Green 39.
Darnold now to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40.
You go, big fella.
All the way up to the 47. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
On the run, it's Crowell. And oh, he spins past him and into space. Past the 20.
Oh, that was a good move. Get my move, bro. That was a good move.
Second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Here comes Nelson.
Good shit. Who hit him?
25 to the 26-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space.
Woo, boys! Hit him! Hit him!
Maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz. He's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr.
Ooh, my gosh.
It's incomplete.
Yeesh.
It's easy to see
Big
when
hit.
you review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Huh?
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
See what? Who? Who? Andrew who? Oh, the guy?
They'll throw with Carr. And that will be incomplete as well.
Let's face it, you got to get back into the game. These are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him.
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission.
If I had a car, though,
They're just continuing to pour it on
I'll
right
open
now.
the subway door for you,
Locked
baby.
into a really good groove right
Oh,
now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Good.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Crowell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Oh, he's I see.
Now Darnold.
Let him go. Oh my gosh.
5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Here's the Jets punter now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Oh.
Back now here on EA Sports, as we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the...
Oh,
here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Nice punt from still.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar.
I know you're going to hit me up later and curse me out.
Just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now, no matter the work he's getting.
Let's go.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Ooh, Harley?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, God.
Able to avoid him. And he'll take it.
Come on, fella, me.
5 up to the 28-yard line.
Hits.
Nice job there
Hit
defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Now Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it.
Woo! Good package, bro.
Right on the edge of the red zone at the
deficit. You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
How do we look right now?
You're sweating.
You think I'm sweating?
Let's go!
Now it's Crowell. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
But he was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, Darnold. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. It's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
Put it out in there.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word against symptomatic?
Yeah, I like that. Your analysis, symptomatic of the success.
Oh, I thought he had that.
Like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Oh, Harry
You
had
cannot
that.
write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Malik McDowell in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Carr now to throw. He's going to loft one.
That's got to be a pick.
Here. So the long attempt falls
Really?
innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Wow.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, it's Carr.
Ooh, big hitters!
Free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense
Telling
can
you
sit
that
back in a
shit.
zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
694.
Now Carr, got to have this one. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay out. Talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll run with Crowell, and they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Watch it now, Barney.
Now it's Crowell running right, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Watch it now, Barney.
On 3rd down, Crowell. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Isaiah Crowell with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
Perry got to make those plays. Perry?
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
What speed, man.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carr now on 1st down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. All over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to let it fly.
Oh.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position.
Jamal, let's go, Jamal.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Raiders on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun. Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Woo, my man.
Shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
What are you doing, my man? Oh, my God. The game almost gets burnt.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Hey, good game, man.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they take a knee.
Oh, man.
And partner, this first week, this this first game that we get to call together. So special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back. So special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
Oh,
so for the Jets, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh, this one's terrible. I just need to see. Say again, what? Which horse runs in the city?
Yeah.
Which horse?
Yeah.
The Iron Horse?
The bear, of course.
The what? What you say?
The bear.
Which horse runs the city?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The bear. Bear. M-A-R-E.
Oh my gosh. You're so foolish.
Oh my God. Don't judge me. How dare you judge me? I feel you judging me.
Oh shit. Wow.
Look, now look.
cursing me out right here. Oh, you guys still hear me? So funny. He's cursing me out. Oh, look at that cutback. Ooh, that's a nice cutback. Didn't really need it. Oh my gosh, I should have.
Oh my God.
Definitely, oh my God. Justin Davis robbing me.
Oh my God. But they ain't scared. These cats throw this shit down. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh my God, sorry.
Look at this shit. Why does Robbie go down like that? Oh my gosh, I had him too. Nah, safety. Yeah, safety help. I should have tossed it too. Say what? He was open too. Fuck.
Eyes wide open.
Look at this.